Hey guys, and welcome back to Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. As always, I'm DemonFire93, and last time, while we were investigating Angie's murder, we decided to do the seance, and that got Tenko killed, which is just fantastic. I hated Tenko. Tenko was the worst character to ever exist. She may have even been worse than Hiyoko was in Danganronpa 2, honestly. So, but yeah, let's continue with the investigation of her murder. It's too dark in here. We can't investigate, even if we wanted to.
Got it.
Going to bring candles from other room to make this room bright, okay?
No, that won't be necessary.
Yeah, that's not necessary at all.
Huh? Why?
Listen up. Show him, Kilo. Show him your new power.
New power?
His eyes lit up. I, Iruma, the gorgeous girl genius, have installed a new function in Kibo.
Making him actually useful.
Just leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all.
Thanks, Kibo.
Shine on, shine on! Shine on, you crazy fucking diamond!
Okay then. Perfect. Yeah, that's a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something.
It's okay.
But it's bright now, so we should hurry and investigate.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Kibo's flashlight function has been added to the truth bolt section of your handbook. Why was his flashlight function? Why is that a point of the... Okay. It's the magic circle Kiyu drew on the floor. Well, at least it was. It's been completely stomped over. I suppose it was unavoidable.
Well...
Was this drawn with salt?
Yes.
Whenever I perform a seance, I always use salt. Are you feeling alright? You sound ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
I have performed many successful seances. Why, I've even had spirits enter my
I'm right already.
Shut up. I don't want to hear about your stupid delusions. Maki really doesn't beat around the bush. It's kind of refreshing, actually.
But...
In any case, with all these footprints, I can't make out the original circle.
So what?
We'll find out in Kiyu's lab. It should be written in the Caged Dog Village document.
Hey.
Isn't that right, Kiyu? He seems depressed. I suppose that makes sense. Magic circle Kiyu drew has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. What was the white cloth? Oh yeah, that's right. We had the white cloth to go over it. It's the white sheet we used for the seance. This was placed on top of the cage. Kiyu was the one who removed it and placed it.
Is this...
This cloth is pretty thick. It's similar to a window curtain, but it's completely opaque and on the back. Look, there's a blood stain on it right around the middle of the sheet. But no hole in the fabric, which means Tenko wasn't stabbed through this cloth. She was stabbed well underneath the cloth. Interesting. Wait, she's been added to the truth bolt section of your handbook. How in the world was she stabbed inside the cloth? It's the wooden dog statue used in the seance. I believe it's called the Dog God. During the seance, this wooden statue was on top of the cage. It took 4 of us to remove it. This wooden statue is pretty heavy.
if I remember correctly...
Kiyu said it was about 175 pounds. That's about the weight of 2 girls. What do you know about girls? Have you ever even touched a woman besides your mother? Okay, Maki, you're starting to sound a little bit like Tenko. What?
I'm kidding.
Anyway,
Is this...
if this heavy thing was on top of the cage, then Tenko wouldn't have been able to get out easily.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right about that. That didn't sound like you were kidding either, earlier. Dog statues been added to the truth bolt section of your handbook. Can I look at the cage? No. Anything on the walls? No. Looking in the corner, because that was something that... Hole in the corner, there we are. There's a small opening in the corner of the room. It doesn't look big enough for a person to get through, but still.
This?
A hole? Looks like there's a space under here too. Oh, hold on. I can see something below. It looks like something dropped down there. What? Something dropped down there?
Got a minute?
After we check everywhere else, why don't we go under the floor and see it for ourselves?
Okay.
Right, let's do it. Hole in the corner has been added to the truth bolt section of your model pad. Interesting. Alright, let's start talking to everybody. Smoogie. I said things that made Tenko look suspicious and now this. I'm so sorry, Tenko.
Stop it.
Cry later. Huh?
Because.
Crying won't bring Tenko back, and if we don't investigate thoroughly, we'll die too.
Okay.
I need to find out the truth and pin down the culprit for Tenko and all of us.
I guess.
You're right. Tenko would want us to figure out so she'd have no regrets. That would be the best way to apologize. Sure. Maki? Oh, I didn't mean to go to the hole in the corner. Maki? Do these floorboards seem a little unstable to you? They're tough to walk on. The floorboards aren't nailed down. They're just laying on top of the cross pieces. That's what Gunta told me. That's probably the reason they're still unstable. They've only been laid on top. That's why they're unstable.
Well,
Well, the boards are fairly thick and sturdy. I can't imagine they'd come loose easily.
Is this?
But if someone wanted to remove a floorboard, they could easily do so, right?
okay.
Yeah, I suppose. Okay. Himiko?
Hey!
Himiko! Hey, Himiko! Be strong, Himiko!
Gunta, if you shake Himiko that much, she's going to break.
But she not talking! It's like Himiko not even here!
She must have been really shocked over Tenko. Let's leave her be for now.
Oh, okay.
Himiko. Alright. Gunta?
Why?
First Angie, then Tenko!
How can this be?
Gunta show is so ashamed! Why Gunta no can't protect friends?
I mean, technically, it was first Rantaro, then Kaede, then Ryoma, then Kurumi, then Angie, now Tenko. You failed at protecting 6 of your friends. Good job, Gunta. You're a failure. Kibo?
To me.
I will become the guiding light that shines on you all.
Okay. Thanks. Kiyu?
That cannot be.
Why did this?
I knew it,
Kiyu, I know the murder was pretty shocking.
but of course.
Of course, I am shocked about that as well. But why did the seance fail? Because Tenko was killed? We performed all the steps flawlessly. He seems more concerned by that than the murder.
Ah, yes.
Oh, if we perform the caged child again and summon Tenko's spirit this time.
This is stupid.
Cut the crap, just tell me what happened during the seance. Both of you and Shuichi were present, right? Did you get killed during the seance?
I see, yes.
True. It may be best to move past what happened to know why the seance failed.
Is that so?
Whatever, just hurry up. At the time, in order to begin the seance, we had Tenko, the spiritual medium, position herself as a turtle within the magic circle, so her head touched the marker stone. Then Shuichi and Kokichi placed a cage over Tenko. And after that, I placed the white cloth over the cage. Then all 4 of us placed the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. Afterwards, we stood in the 4 corners of the room. Kokichi and Shuichi blew out the candles. And then we sang. Finally, we all sang the caged child song. The seance should have been complete, but... Now that you mention it, I remember hearing a strange sound during the song. Crash. Yep.
It is a mystery to me as well. I thought someone may have tripped, perhaps.
That was a pretty loud sound for someone tripping. Perhaps Kiyu knows something.
What do you mean?
And then what happened?
Yes.
We called out to her, but no reply came. I had Shuichi and Kokichi relight the candles. And then we removed all the items from within the magic circle in the opposite order. At first, all four of us removed the god statue. Next, I took off the white cloth, and then Himiko ran over to the cage and the moment she lifted it, we knew that Tenko was dead. And it sounds like Tenko was definitely killed during the seance. But would it not be difficult in such darkness? Besides, she was inside the cage, yes?
Well, obviously, the killer could have come through the floorboards, just like with Byakuya in the second game.
Then when was she killed?
Well, that's...
Yes, that is a problem.
I see, yes.
There is another problem. And that is, why ever did the seance fail? I simply cannot figure it out. Maybe someone moved from their corner? Did someone else sneak in here?
What's the point?
Obviously, since this seance was clearly a sham.
Maki never was one to pull her punches. So, during seance was added to the truth bolt section of your handbook. Mew?
This investigation is over and shut, and it's all thanks to me for giving Kibo his new function. Now then,
Okay.
Fu's killer is obviously one of you stupid assholes who signed up to do the bullshit seance in the first place.
No.
No, not necessarily.
Seriously? That the seance was clearly set up to lure her in and kill her. How could someone who wasn't in the room kill her?
Could it be...
So you believe that Tenko was killed during the seance?
Fucking moron!
There's no other possibility, shit for brains. God, you don't even know that?
She is right. She was killed during the seance, but by one of the people who was in there? Maybe not. It is true that Tenko was alive before the seance began, and dead after the seance was over.
This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you.
Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over.
Tenko answered Kiyu, so at that point she was most certainly alive. But when the candles were relit, she dead. She had already been killed. That means she was killed in the dark, I'm positive. What time exactly was Tenko killed after the candles were blown out? That may be an important point of this case. During the crash? Kokichi?
Man, what a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something.
Okay then. Talk to everybody. Now let's actually investigate the body. First, let's start with the marker stone. There's a rock next to Tenko's body. This must be...
Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Certainly, it is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon.
What kind of a marker? They're cute.
Like this?
Tenko had her forehead on this rock, hunched over. She had to make herself small to fit inside the cage. Marker stone was been added to the truth bolt section of your handbook. Crooked floorboard! This floorboard is loose. And it's the one right under Tenko.
Why?
Why is this floorboard loose?
If I remember correctly...
It wasn't like this before. It must have come loose during the seance.
Why?
Why would it come loose during the seance?
But...
A floorboard this thick and heavy wouldn't have come loose easily. Then someone must have loosened it on purpose. Loose floorboard has been added to the truth bolt section of your handbook. Can't check the blood stain. Check the iron cage. This is the cage used in the seance.
This.
It looks to be around 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. It's a pretty large iron cage.
Okay.
Big enough for a person to fit inside. Hunched over, anyways. During the seance, Kokichi and I covered Tenko with the cage. We were supposed to remove it as well. But it was Himiko who rushed in and removed the cage first.
Hey,
Look at this.
is this?
A blood stain on the bottom of the cage. Probably Tenko's blood, yeah?
That's true.
Yes, I imagine so. This splatter must have been made when she was killed.
What do you mean?
Which means Tenko was killed while she was inside the cage.
Okay.
I think you're right. Tenko went under the cage before the seance and never came back out from under it. God, they're just repeating the same shit. But when the cage was lifted after the seance, she was already dead. Yes, we are all well aware.
If she was stabbed right when the cage was lifted, that would explain this blood stain, right?
Huh? Perhaps she wasn't killed during the seance, but the exact moment the cage was lifted. That is a possibility, which would mean Himiko is the murderer. Iron cage has been added to the truth bowl section of your handbook. Alright, let's look at the body. Tenko's dead body. She took her last breath crouched over like this. According to the Monokuma file, her only injury is the stab wound to her neck. This wound was fatal. This must have caused instant death. I didn't hear a scream during the seance. Oh, wait.
Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over.
Would Tenko really keep her mouth shut despite the pain?
Nope.
Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
What do you mean?
What's the point?
You were concerned about that, right?
Okay.
With a wound this deep, the victim is too shocked to do anything except die.
You're speaking from experience.
That's obvious.
Of course, quick deaths are my specialty.
Well then, that makes sense.
By the way,
The real question is, what was she killed with? I don't see a murder weapon around.
You're right. I don't see an obvious murder weapon. That could be a clue. Tenko's last moments has been added to the truth bowl section of your handbook.
Hey.
Maki! We finished investigating up here. Perhaps we should check under the floor?
by the way,
It seems pretty dark down there. What should we use for light?
That's true.
Kibo! Let's bring a candle. With Kibo's light from up here, that should be fine.
okay.
Then I'll go get a candle. Remove that floorboard so we can go down.
Okay.
Okay, got it. I pulled off some of the floorboards near the hole and took the candle from Maki. Then we carefully made our way through the hole and under the floor. Hello. This is a lot more spacious than I thought. You can move pretty easily on all fours.
Okay.
Let's look around for clues.
Well,
It'd be pretty stupid if we found no clues after crawling around in this dusty place.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so there's dried blood here. There's a blood stain on the ground underneath the loose floorboard. But that's pretty far from where Tenko's blood is dripping down. It's under the same floorboard, just at different ends. Why is there blood here?
hey,
Hey, the back of this floorboard has blood on it too.
I don't know. Wait. No, that wouldn't be enough to kill Tenko. You're right. There's a little bit of blood on the underside of this floorboard.
what do you mean?
Did Tenko's blood spatter here when she got killed?
It's true.
I wonder. I can't really be sure yet. It's dried blood, which means it can't be Tenko's. It means it has to be Angie's, which means it's the same killer. But these blood stains here are completely dry. There must be some reason these particular stains are dry. Dried blood under the floorboard has been added to the truth bowl section of your handbook. Loose floorboard has been updated, or has been added. Didn't we already have the loose floorboard? Oh, hey, candle. Nothing else over that way? Hole? Some of the wood has corroded and is broken off, so you can see into the next room.
Hey,
This is the wall, the empty room, right? Looks like there's wood along the wall. This part has rotted away.
It looks like natural rot. This hole wasn't made intentionally. but I can get into the next room through here.
That's true.
If I remember correctly, the room next door is also empty, right? Then the culprit could have gone from room to room by moving under here instead of using the hallway.
No.
True, but it would have been difficult moving around under the floor. We did alright because we had a light. Without that, it'd be pitch black. That might make it impossible, as Gunta would say, to move around in there.
Nope.
Then they could have used a light, like we're doing right now.
Well,
True. They used the light to move around under the floor? Is that possible? We would have seen them. Wouldn't we? No? Could the culprit have brought light? I don't think so. Alright. Blood stain. Blood dripping from the gaps in the floorboards. Fresh blood. This is Tenko's. And then lastly, the murder weapon. Bloody sickle. There's a sickle here, and there's blood all over it.
okay.
The blood on this sickle is fresh. This is it. This is the murder weapon.
Is this?
This came from my research lab.
It did?
Well,
A sickle can be used to assassinate a target. It can be thrown without you losing any lethality, and you can hide it under your clothes too.
Well,
If she was attacked with this, she wouldn't stand a chance. The blade is about 6 inches.
that's right.
And since Tenko was in the cage, she wouldn't have been able to defend herself.
But even if this is our murder weapon, how did the culprit attack Tenko in the cage? The blade could fit through the gaps in the cage, but could it reach her neck?
That's true.
The cage is 3 feet high. If you were to stab into it with a 6-inch blade, well, it would depend on Tenko's position or posture, but I don't think it's impossible.
Then her posture is the question.
Hey,
If the weapon is down here, the culprit must have thrown it away, right?
that's true.
Perhaps after killing Tenko, the culprit threw the sickle under the floor in the dark. Or they could have been under the floor the entire time. Either of those is possible. Sickle under the floor has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Is that all down here? There's still things to investigate here? Like what? Oh, cut crosspiece. Oh, look. Part of the crosspiece that supports the floorboard is cut off.
that's true.
It's near the least floorboard, and the portion missing is about the same width too. And from what I can see of it,
From what I can see from it, it wasn't broken off naturally. This was cut by someone. There should be saws in the warehouse, so they could have used that. The question is why?
another crosspiece is supporting the floorboard, so it might not fall if this portion is missing.
Then,
So what purpose did it serve?
The floorboard underneath Tenko's body is loose, and the crosspiece supporting it has been cut. If the culprit did all this, then why? Crosspiece under the floor has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I think we finished investigating here.
Is that all right?
Maki, you want to head? You want to head up? Back up?
Glad you asked. I was starting to get fed up with all this dust.
Okay. After Maki and I crawled out from under the floor, we put the floorboards back and returned to our investigation.
by the way,
We've only been investigating this room. You sure that's wise?
What do you mean?
because
If Angie and Tenko have different killers, then the Blacken we need to vote for is...
The culprit for the first murder, the culprit who killed Angie. That's what Monokuma said.
then
So instead of investigating Tenko's death, shouldn't we be investigating Angie's?
Okay,
Yes, of course.
but
But this is bigger than the killing game for the sake of the two who died. I need to reveal the truth of both their deaths.
Well, I understand why you feel that way, but if you plan on investigating the other crime scene again, we should probably hurry.
Okay. When I came to the hallway, a scene more surprising than I could ever imagine unfolded. What is it? Oh god, Kokichi?
It's a lie!
What the fuck?
Did I surprise you? Were you gonna scream and cry in terror?
What are you doing?
Oh, sorry. I'm just a little lightheaded from the blood loss. Yeah, this is real blood.
Why?
Okay, so what are you doing?
I got curious about something, so I decided to search the empty room next door. And then suddenly, I stepped through the floorboard.
You stepped through a floorboard?
Jeez, that got me good. Because of this, I tripped and fell pretty hard.
Got a minute?
If you're going to lose consciousness, do it after you tell us everything.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I guess there was no crosspiece supporting this floorboard, so I kind of stepped through. What bad luck.
Crosspiece is gone? Does that mean...
What, that's the end of the investigation? Huh?
Confidence.
Oh boy.
Dreams. That's what the killing game is all about.
Uh-huh.
Killing game fans, hold your head high and watch with your own 2 eyes.
Okay.
Baseball, soccer, mobile games, they're all nothing compared to the killing game.
Sure.
The killing game just can't be beat.
Right.
Behold, students, the entrance to the trial grounds.
We've been there before. So you mean for us to go to the... Okay. I guess time's up.
Oh man, it's because of you guys I didn't have enough time to check something.
What were you trying to check?
See?
I wanted to research the seance again, so I brought this document with me. But unfortunately, I couldn't find anything new that could be used as a clue. Q perfectly reenacted the seance as what was written in the document. He drew his magic circle the same exact way as in this picture. Not only that, he used the same exact tools too. Nothing suspicious about this whole thing. Well, I wanted to check the finer details, but I'll tell you. I'll tell you about it later. At the class trial. So, see you there.
I think he's losing blood. Kokichi left, the blood loss clearly affecting his footing a bit. Bloody Kokichi has been added to the truth bolt section of your handbook. Let's go, too.
That's true.
Yeah, okay. Is Maki nervous? I see, so even she gets nervous sometimes.
Do you want to die?
What are you staring at? Do you want to die? Nothing, Maki. Sweet, sweet Maki. Can I check the other rooms? I need to head to the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard. Yeah. Heading the wrong way. How was Tanko killed? That one's just a... Give me the sickle onto the floorboards, I guess. You know, the same as Byakuya's in Game 2, where they just move the floorboard and slice with the sickle, and then she's dead. It would appear we all have gathered, but it seems there are less and less of us. Less friends mean it that much harder to solve mystery.
Don't worry.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure you've gotten a little smarter by now, Gunta.
Yeah, going to do his best to help.
I'd want you to graduate from super idiot level to at least Kaito idiot level.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Are you okay?
More importantly, are you okay, Kaito? Yeah, I'm feeling better now, but wow, Maki Roll sure does pack a punch. It's your fault.
You don't need to worry about our dwindling numbers. Only dipshits have died so far.
Being said,
I know it's a tall order, but try to use your brains this time so I don't have to use mine.
Booyah!
These golden brain cells of mine are a gift to the entire world.
Unacceptable.
It's as though every time you open your mouth, you become less likable.
rest in peace.
Attila, please lend us your power.
But
It may be difficult for us to rely on Atua, considering what happened to Angie, whom Atua loved most of all.
She shouldn't have relied on Attila in the first place. But seriously, it's kind of funny seeing a robot believe in God, especially Attila.
I also...
So what? Robots can believe in God.
Indeed.
Actually, before I met Angie, I had a similar experience. Hearing voices, I mean. You might call it an inner voice. It tells me what to do whenever I'm in trouble.
Got a minute?
How long are you going to say that for? Atua and ghosts don't matter right now.
Yeah, the trial this time is gonna be rough. We got caught in Monokuma's trap. His trap?
That's right.
He probably made the 4th floor so scary on purpose to prevent me from investigating. Right.
Right already.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way.
Hey, so
Shuichi, say something. What should I say? You're an idiot? As usual, we walk toward the elevator in silence. As soon as we remaining survivors step aboard, the doors shut. We descended. Perhaps because there were fewer of us, the elevators seemed to move faster, and so we fell faster and faster downward into the black. The elevator stopped, and just like always, the doors parted slowly. The light that shines on us from the other side, the bright light of our future. Or is it light of despair?
Boy, they look really depressed. Must be because there's even less participants now. Don't say that. Don't say they look depressed. You'll have martyrdom sad. Make martyrdom sad. As much as I'd love to keep hearing this enjoyable back and forth, let's hurry up and get this started. At last, the class trial will begin. I hope you enjoy it to your heart's content.
Yeah, the 3rd class trial was about to begin. Angie Yanaga, the ultimate artist. She created the Ultimate Academy Student Council to try to prevent the killing game. And Tanko Chabashira, the ultimate Aikido master. She hated men, but I knew that she hated this terrible killing game even more. The 2 who were killed were both trying to stop the killing. And who was the one who killed them? Was it one person? 2 different people? We need to pin that down in this class trial. In order to live, we have to find the truth. And I will fight for it. I will fight with truth and lies in this class trial. Perfect. But that's all the time we got for today, guys. As always, hope you guys enjoyed. And we will see you guys next time.